guys, Holly Browning here from the Lebanon Public Library, back with family research tips and tricks. This week I'm bringing you part 2 of a series that I'm calling Genealogy Hotspots. Last week we talked about one of my favorite lesser known databases for genealogy called findagrave.com. In case you missed it, it can be found under our events page at lebanonlibrary.org or lebanonpubliclibrary.org, excuse me, or our library's new YouTube channel, so go ahead and subscribe. This week we're going to be talking about a computer program that not only can be used for genealogy, but an absolute variety of different things, and that is Google Earth. So Google Earth is a computer program that renders a 3D representation of Earth based primarily on satellite imagery, okay? So basically it lets you virtually fly around the world, pretty much see anything that you want to see wherever you'd like to go. And it's mostly known for people that like to check out where their house is and see what they can see around their own house. I think we've pretty much all done it. So one of the great things about Google Earth as well is it's free. So you can't get any better than that when it comes to research. So here I have the home page open here, and as we can see our beautiful Earth here. And I'm going to leave that open while we kind of chat about why and how Google Earth can be used in your family research. And first off, I want to say, basically it gives your search a geographic location and context. Where were your ancestors from? What did the location that they lived like look in 1860 compared to 1910 compared to present day? What was their migration pattern? Where did they come through? Did they come through New York, through Virginia? What did they go north? You know, you can plot those kind of things out. Excuse me. And you know, it's awesome also is that you can convert old addresses to new addresses. So you can see where your grandparents' house may have once stood if it's not there anymore. So here on the side here, we have the magnifying the search lens, okay? So you can pinpoint anywhere in the world that you want to go. You can use just basic address. You can use GPS coordinates if you have that. You can also use just landmarks. So for the base of the demonstration, I am going to put in Lebanon Public Library, and as you can see, I have done that, but I am going to redo that. And it brought it up. We are on South Broadway. And there you go. It's going to take us right down into our location. And as you can see, it's going to hover over the top of where we need to be. So I'm going to X out this, and I'm going to show you a couple of the icons here down in the corner. So in the corner over here, you'll see there's a couple different icons, and one is, it looks like a little person. And what this does is it highlights where you can go down and change the view that you have here to the street view. So basically it's going to take you right down onto street eye level, and that's pretty amazing. Let's do that right now here. I'm going to click on that. And it's going to take us right down onto the street. And as you can see, we have the lovely golden lamb here. So that's one of the neatest things available. Now, one thing I will tell you, the more rural the area, there might not be a street view available. But Google Earth does pretty much add new information every 30 days. So you're going to want to check back and see they're slowly starting to cover more ground. So, you know, if you're looking at the farthest corner of Russia, you're probably not going to have a street view, that kind of thing. You know, another great reason to use Google Earth, and I have done this as well, is to, you know, when you're planning a research trip for your family research, if you're going someplace where you haven't been before, where you're going to hit the county courthouse and you need to go around to different cemetery locations, different landmarks, you're going to want to kind of plot out your trip for time, anything of that nature to kind of make it a smooth running trip. And I will tell you, in May, I went to rural Kentucky, and if I did not have Google Earth and I did not kind of look at my itinerary, it would have been a disaster. And I actually was able to pull up Google Earth in a very, very rural location to find a cemetery off of a gravel path, and it worked. And I tell you, it was a lifesaver. So, you know, that's kind of a brief overview of what Google Earth can offer you. There is something new now called Google Earth Pro, and that goes above and beyond regular Google Earth. Some of the things that it does do is, you know, you can make videos. You can make your own family history tour. It's pretty incredible. Another thing is you can plot neighborhoods and cemeteries. You can even learn how to convert legal old land descriptions to find your location. You can use old maps to overlay onto, you know, a map of present day to see kind of what you get, you know, with that representation. There are so many different things that you can use with Google Earth, and a lot of people don't even think about it because they just think it's more, you know, just a regular mapping system. But here, I also want to show you another thing. This icon here says projects, and that is really important because there you can add photos, you can add a family tree, you can add any notes that you have for a specific location and save that onto your Google Earth program. And you know, that's also a really neat thing. So you can put in, this is where my maternal mother lived, this city, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, it really is an amazing program that can help you in your family research. So that's kind of all I have for you today. Join me in a couple of weeks. We'll be going on our part 3 and final installation of Genealogy Hotspots. So thank you for watching today. Have a great day.